Hey everybody, and welcome to our episode of Fresh and Retro. I'm Jason.
And I'm Trent.
And together we are Fresh and Retro.
And Retro and Retro.
Well, we did some good of watching stuff, doing stuff.
I've done a lot this week.
Yeah, I haven't done as much as you, but
Yeah.
I did some.
Yeah.
So we want to start with TV.
What is the shortest topic, I think?
Okay.
Because I don't have anything.
I finished Altered Carbon.
Oh, wait, no, we do. Yeah.
Yeah, I finished that. Really good. I liked it all the way through. I know you say you didn't like the main guy.
Yeah.
But if it follows the books and what I read online, he's not supposed to be in season 2.
Well, that's better.
There are 3 books total, so they do have 3 seasons that they can pull out of it as long as they don't try to do their own material.
Like Game of Thrones.
Yeah. We watched the new Chris Rock.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
We watched the new Chris Rock stand-up just for Netflix.
That was pretty good.
It was his typical thing.
Mm-hmm.
He had his racist rants and things like that, but we laughed a lot through it.
Yeah. And then it got serious, and we were like, whoa.
Yeah, he was very open
Yeah.
about his personal life. Watched the last 2 Alienists. We got caught up, so we're up to date. You still liking it?
The third episode was really good.
Yeah.
The fourth was
I didn't think you'd like the third.
Really?
Whenever it focuses on the people, not the crime, is when I thought you didn't like it.
Oh, no, I'm bored of the crime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the third one was definitely all about more personal stories of the other characters.
Yeah.
And then they jump back in with more investigation in the fourth one. That it astonishes me, the period of it, how well they do.
Yeah.
The dress, people's wardrobe, the scenery, all that. They do really good with the feel of it. You watched, well, that's kind of a movie.
What?
The documentary thing.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
So we'll get that in movies.
Yeah.
Okay, so TV shows, I got some news.
Got some topics.
I got a couple.
Okay.
Alright, one, it was a show your mom and I talked to you about, and you've never heard of it. Well, you've never seen it, but you heard us mention it. The Greatest American Hero. It's an old TV show from the 80s. It's alien suits found by some guy, but they lose the instruction manuals.
Right.
But it gives him flight and all these other powers.
Right.
They're rebooting it.
Ooh.
Yes.
Is The Rock in it?
No. It's going to be a TV show.
Yeah.
It's the friend from New Girls. Or New Girl.
Nick?
No, the girl.
Wait. What friend?
Her best friend, the model.
Oh, really?
Yes. She's going to be the main character, so they're gender swapping the story.
Yeah. She's an actress?
Yeah, she was an actress. She was in New Girl every season.
Yeah, but she's an actress?
I don't know.
I thought she was just playing whoever she is.
No, I just...
I really see her as acting.
And I never really saw her as funny.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Greatest American Hero was a comedy. It was supposed to be stupid funny, because the main guy's supposed to be kind of like your common everyday person. Not quite bright, but...
Kind of basic, boring.
Yeah. But has all these powers.
Right.
And then he teams up with a detective who kind of helps work him through everything. They figure things out together. Another TV show that you might actually be excited about. I don't know what they're launching it on yet. I don't think it's said. Hang on, I'm looking. Yeah, they don't. Oh, it is. It's HBO.
Okay.
So it's going to be dark and gritty, and they're going to be able to do whatever they want.
Is it Batman?
Better.
Batman 2.
No, better than Batman.
Better than Batman.
Yeah.
Watchmen?
Yep.
Nice.
They're adapting it for TV finally.
That could be interesting.
They'll be able to do a lot more expansion on the individual stories, the backstories. They'll probably, because it's Alan Moore's helping write the whole script.
I thought he died.
No.
Okay.
But he's helping write the whole script for this TV show. So that, when I saw that news, I was like, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, HBO grabbing, it is DC, but it's not supposed to be the main storyline.
Right. Is the same dude playing Rorschach?
I don't know.
He did pretty good.
He did. I just don't know where they're going to go with it. Because, like, the second Watchmen series books, I didn't like. It wasn't.
I think they're going to go more into the past.
That's what I'm wondering.
Story, yeah.
Because I always liked that. I like that 1940 style heroes, how their costumes looked a little weird, a little...
That's what The Incredibles is.
So before we get into other things, since we're on a comic book theme...
Okay.
Comic book news.
Ooh.
Alright.
Breaking news, everybody.
This is big.
This is huge.
Frank Miller's coming back.
Okay.
You know who he is.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Returns.
Whatever.
His two biggest claim to fame are Dark Knight Returns and Year One.
Uh-huh.
Which Year One, everyone tells me that the cartoon movie is just as good as the comic.
We watched it.
We never watched Year One.
Thought we did.
But it was one of my favorite comic series. It was just in the middle of Batman out of nowhere. Years ago, they just all of a sudden had Year One. He's taking on a new topic for DC.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it the Watchmen thing?
No. It's going to be a comic book.
Yeah.
And it's in the realm of Dark Knight, kind of. The retelling of a hero.
Of a hero?
Yeah.
Is it Nightwing?
No.
Is it a Robin?
No.
It's not Batman.
So the reason he's doing it is because apparently people gave him flack of how he treated this character in The Dark Knight Returns.
Is it Superman?
It's Superman.
That's weird.
He's redoing the origin story.
That's kind of lame.
I was a little upset. I would have loved to have seen in that Batman world from when it becomes illegal and Batman or Superman has to start reining everybody in.
Yeah.
I'd have liked to have seen that storyline. Because I've read Dark Knight Returns 2 and 3 now.
You finished 3?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's finished writing yet, but I'm up to date, and both of those I haven't liked.
Yeah.
I mean, because this one focuses more on Superman, more on Wonder Woman, more on their daughter, all that, and it's just weird. But I was excited about that. I mean, it's Frank Miller.
Did he do 2 and 3?
Yeah, he did.
No.
I know, but he could pull it off. I think that was because I don't have any other comic books. I haven't really read more. I read one, Jeff Stein something.
Steinbeck.
Something like that, yeah. But Saves the World.
Okay, that's a weird title.
It's kind of like a Scott Pilgrim comic.
What do you mean?
The guy's an idiot, and these aliens come to invade the Earth, and the only way that they won't destroy the Earth is if one champion is picked by them to save us all. And they pick this guy, Jeff.
Jeff, who lives at home?
No, but he lives with his roommates, who are the male roommate's in love with the female roommate, and he has a girlfriend who's always cheating on him. And the reason they picked him is they want, of course, Earth to lose, but he has to learn how to fight in a giant mech suit.
Why?
That's the combat. He's in a mech suit, the bad guys are in mech suits, and they have to fight. But of course, there's all these different levels. Like he beats level 1 in the first comic book, and then he has to go through like 10 levels of fighting.
Okay.
So it's similar. The way it was described when I went to read it was, what if Kevin Smith directed Men in Black? And I don't see where that description came from. It doesn't make sense.
I heard well, I mean, I'm kind of getting into video games, but then we'll jump back to this.
Well, I'm done with comic book news.
Okay.
So we can jump to video games.
Okay. Well, Bayonetta came out on the Switch.
Right. Which came with both games.
Right. Well, if you bought the second one, it comes with the first one digitally. But there was a GameStop video, and the people in it said that the story of Bayonetta reminded them of an Edgar Wright movie.
Really?
Yeah, which I don't, because I started playing it. It was my first real time playing Bayonetta, but I don't see it, except for they'll have cutscenes that are kind of fast paced, like he does in his transition parts in like Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah.
But besides that, I don't see it.
Does he have something earlier from England?
No, they compared it to Baby Driver and Scott Pilgrim because it's flashy. And to me, those aren't Edgar Wright movies.
That and She's Super Cool.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I guess.
in Baby Driver, he was always...
Comparing to Baby Driver, yes, but that's 1 out of 5 movies.
Yeah.
So I think the Cornetto trilogy is Edgar Wright at his purest.
Okay.
That's Edgar Wright in that trilogy. Scott Pilgrim was a little off. It wasn't as smart as those movies are.
Right. And Baby Driver was the, hey, look, I have a budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have an idea, and I have a budget.
And I have a name now.
And I don't really care about the story.
Right. Yeah, no, that's weird that they would say that. I mean, it's funny that people know him as a director.
Oh, yeah. Ever since Baby Driver, he's gotten really popular.
Which he should. He deserved it.
I wish he did Ant-Man, but that's okay.
So, video games.
Like I said, I started Bayonetta.
Yep.
I'm kind of liking it. It's pretty interesting. It reminds me of Devil May Cry.
Yes, very much so.
Just a little bit easier.
A little more stylish.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And her hair on her clothing is all hair. That's just weird.
Her hair on her clothing is hair. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. There's one game I'm interested in on the Switch. It's called Fee. I mean, it's on all consoles, but it's a platformer, and the artistic style of it's really cool. It just came out, so I'll look into it.
And you bought one. You didn't try it yet.
What?
The one that's like
Action Hank?
Yes.
Yeah, I played it.
Okay.
I forgot about that actually. It's like what I told him was it's like Trials HD and the whole Trials series, but you're running, and you're like actually on a Hot Wheels track.
So it's got the curves on the side of the track.
Kind of.
Okay,
It looks like
that.
But you're just an old action star who becomes a weird running competitor. I don't know. It's strange. It's not a normal story-based game.
Right.
But you just run around. You run through the track and you slide when you're going downhill. You have to time it all perfectly. The jumps, all that.
And the physics are good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was one thing that Trials had better than any game.
Mm-hmm.
Was some really realistic physics.
Mm-hmm. And then the end of every chapter is you fight or you compete against an interesting character, I'll say.
Okay.
Because the first one is an older lady that's working out. She had like the biggest smile ever, and it's really creepy.
All right.
It's pretty interesting. It's $5 on PlayStation in the U.S. right now, so.
I finished Deus Ex: Mankind Divided.
Yeah.
And it was funny as I did the first download
Mm-hmm.
content, and I told Trent, I'll beat it pretty quick, and he's like, no, they're like a couple hours. It was like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he beat the mission and walked away to go to the bathroom, and as he's walking away, I was like, you beat it!
The credits are already rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, at the end of Mankind Divided, you have to sit through the credits.
Yep.
And it's all the credits. It was so long, they started repeating.
Yeah, they had a
doing
slideshow.
A slideshow of after parties and things like that. And
Of the team.
It's so long that they started repeating the pictures.
Mm-hmm.
But I beat the downloaded content on it.
At least the first one.
I beat the second and third. Third one
Oh, you
stunk.
did?
Yeah, third one I did.
The prison one?
Yeah, it was terrible.
That's a shame.
Well, they take away all your logs.
Well, yeah, of course, you're in prison.
Right. And then when you go to get him, it's like, this takes place before the first game.
Mm-hmm. That's what it's supposed to be.
So that gives you the option, do you want to stay traditional or get the added dogs from the second game?
Mm-hmm.
And I tried it with traditional, and once you played with the advanced dogs, it ruins.
Maybe play it again with the advanced ones.
Maybe. I don't know. It was still boring, though. Most of it reminded me of the beginning of, what the heck was it?
Kane and Lynch 2, Dog Days.
No. The sequel to Pitch Black. Riddick.
Well, yeah, the movie?
Yeah, but the game Riddick.
Yeah,
Which
well, it was
was
Curse of Athena or whatever.
Well, there were two of them.
Yeah.
The first one, you're in prison.
Mm-hmm. Escape from Butcher's Bay.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
where you're walking around doing all these stupid little
I
tasks.
think those are backwards. Whatever.
No, Butcher Bay was first.
It was?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that was like Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Butcher Bay was a great game, but the beginning bored the hell out of me. Because you like walk and this guy wants you to deliver this paper to this guy. That's basically what you were doing in this. And it bored me.
Now you bring back memories of the online from the second game on 360.
Oh, you used to love that.
That was so much fun.
That was a good hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I tried. I bought
You gonna talk about it?
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a bit of a waste of money.
I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I still have high hopes.
I have no hopes for this game.
It hailed itself as realistic,
Yeah.
and it's realistic.
Yeah, like you know how boring life is?
It's pretty boring in this game.
Imagine playing a game. Where you're
Imagine
playing
how
life.
boring life would have been in the 1400s.
Man, that sounds like fun.
It's creative.
Nope.
It is. There is creativity to it. The story is really well done. The acting is not bad. When you're in cutscenes and stuff, there's not bad acting. The rendering is horrendous.
Yes.
There's somebody walking towards me and their clothes slowly appear on their body.
This game should not have come out in 2018.
Yeah, it still had a lot of work to do. They've already patched it 3 times.
Yeah.
And
And it came out almost a week ago.
I played the first 2 hours, was the first main missions and all that. You play that, and when you beat that, the game start credits roll.
Really?
Yes.
That's great.
So you beat that after you've done all these tutorials and trainings and all that, and you get more tutorials and training. My last mission, Trent watched me play it just now. I walked the town as a guard.
Yeah, that was fun.
I literally walked around.
That's still. I think I talked about this in the podcast. We talked about Monster Hunter. That's still my favorite mission.
What?
It's a follow mission where you have to follow someone, and the name is the best type of mission.
Oh yeah.
And that's just like, I don't know. It's poking fun at it.
Right, and this one you followed another guard around, and the only thing you had to do was talk a beggar off the street, and then the rest of it you watch. It feels like, it honestly feels like you're watching a movie the whole time. Not graphics-wise or anything.
No.
But like story-wise. It's like, it's a documentary on medieval period.
Yeah, but you make some of the decisions.
Not many, but yeah,
I
some.
said some.
I'm waiting for it to open up because I know it's a vast game. And I think once I get out of this training period and they let me go do what the main mission is in the game, I think then I'm going to have a lot more options of things to do, a lot more fun with it. But then I bought a winning game.
A winning game? Oh, yeah.
So they have a flash sale going on PlayStation, and I saw this one, and Trent said, "Oh, wait, look at that one."
Yeah, it was an interesting, thumbnail.
The name was Maze.
Maize.
Correct. And we watched the video, and all it shows is talking cornstalks and a Russian Teddy Ruxpin.
Yep.
And we're like, all right, we got to buy this. So I bought it. I beat it in about 4 hours.
Oh, you've already beaten it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, proud of you.
And it was one of the funnest games I've played in a long time.
Really?
It's an adventure game.
Yeah.
That's all you do. You look for...
It's a point-and-click type of adventure game, but it's first person.
Yeah, so you just look for parts to get to here, to open this door, to go to the next section, to open the next door, and so on and so on. The comedy is okay.
It's like Monty Python, but it's not...
Well, the cornstalks kind of...
Yeah.
They're when they talk, and they're near you and they're talking, yeah, they have a little bit of funny stuff. The bear at the beginning is funny, but it's redundant.
At the beginning?
When you first... Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's funny at first, but then it's redundant. The true comedy genius in this game are the Post-it notes.
Yeah, I saw some of those.
That if you don't read them, you're robbing yourself. Like, the two different guys are Bob and Ted.
Yeah, Bob and Ted, yeah.
Bob and Ted. And this is, like, I guess, this is after these guys have died, you're playing the game. So they're not there. There's no humans anywhere around in the thing. It's cornstalks.
Are you a human?
I'm not going to tell you what you are. It is a big reveal at the end.
Okay.
But, and the other big reveal, so you know, is every item you pick up, you use, but the first item you pick up, the stale English muffin, you will use it eventually.
Okay.
But I literally kept wondering when the hell am I going to use this thing, because it's the first item you pick up, and you don't use it for a long time.
Nice.
But... there's just to give you an idea of the two guys. One guy is like passive aggressive. The other guy's just a total dick. Yeah. And they hate each other. Well, I don't know if Bill or Bob hates Ted, but I know Ted hates Bob.
Yeah.
And so there's a statue of Ted, and there's a Post-it from Bob. It says, "Hey, that's so awesome that you got into the spirit of things of building statues." Now, mind you, through the game, you've seen probably 20 statues of Bob already. I decided to build a statue next to you so we can be friends and share the space. Bob's statue is like 20 feet taller. And there's like another where it's like, "Sorry," it's Bob, and he's like, "Sorry, I got your stuff wet. I put it in the microwave to dry it." And then it's from Ted, it's like, "You effing moron. I hate you. You ruined all my electronic devices by putting it in the microwave." So you have to read the Post-its. I was laughing at almost every interaction between the two of them.
Except the first two.
In the beginning, it's a little, as you go further and further,
you're learning the characters, yeah.
No, it's not just the characters, but as you're going through and you're seeing stuff, there's 5 lobbies. And there is eventually...
a joke about why there's so many
lobbies, and then you go into the expenditures of their organization and their company, and it's just funny. So that one, Maze, I would say even if it's not on sale, buy it. It's well worth it. It was fun. It does have a trophy for beating it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just to show you how quick it can be. I did get stuck a couple times. Just little items, like one, there was a piece of tape on a whiteboard, and I couldn't see it. You know, when I had to like walk like right up on it. So I think those are the only games we played.
No, I played one.
Huh.
Remember like 2 weeks ago when you bought Valley?
The running, jumping one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you played it?
I did start it, yeah. Feel kind of dumb.
What?
I've seen it on YouTube before.
Uh-huh.
I wanted to get it back then because, I mean, it is interesting. Wouldn't pay, what, like 25 or 35.
No, we got it on Flash now.
Yeah. It's really cool. It's puzzle solving, kind of open world-esque.
Okay. So it's not as direct as this adventure game?
Yeah, it's not linear, really. But, I mean, they tell you exactly where to go, so.
Right.
But, I mean, so far I like it.
This one with the ostrich legs.
It's not ostrich legs, they're robot legs. I don't know why you call them ostrich
Because
legs.
they look like ostrich legs.
They're robot legs.
But they're bent backwards.
I don't care.
Anyways.
I'll probably beat it eventually. I don't know. If I ever get around to it. I don't play games auction.
Yeah, it's next on my list.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Because I installed Rhyme in the bedroom, so I'll play that back there.
I need to start doing that too.
Yeah. Installing games in my bedroom?
Yeah.
That's just weird, dude.
Yeah.
So, since we're on video games, there is some video game news.
What?
Sea of Thieves.
Ugh.
Right. Did you know that they have now added microtransactions?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good job, Rare.
Didn't the game just come out?
I don't think it's out yet. It's still
not.
in beta.
Okay, so yeah, so in beta, but it's a pirate competitive, or not competitive, cooperative.
and competitive.
Right, it's like that airship one we saw.
Guns of Icarus.
Yeah, and you and your friends get on a boat together and you attack other people on boats and you go to islands and whatnot and loot them.
Yeah. So much fun.
So, yeah, so Rare has jumped on the microtransaction thing.
I mean, it might not be them. It might be Xbox selling them too.
And this one, it's kind of video game, but it's kind of not. But did you know there's a Call of Duty movie being made?
Are you sure?
Yeah. Mainly because currently, right now, Stefano Salama,
Who?
the director of Sicario.
Okay.
Or sorry, Sicario 2. Is it the same one?
I don't know.
But the director of Sicario 2 right now is at the helm of putting together the entire Call of Duty movie.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I had the same question about the FNAF movie, but that's supposed to be coming out soon.
True. But if they do...
Yeah, it's not the same director, I don't think.
If they do the first Modern Warfare storyline...
That'd be pretty cool.
That would be cool. I don't want to see a World War II movie.
He has done... all Italian movies.
Oh, yeah? Well, with that name.
Yeah, Stefano Salima.
And this was something you brought up.
I did?
Yeah, that there was somebody who got max level in Call of Duty, World War II.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, dang it. I don't remember the story. Do you
I
have
do.
it?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
He got all the way there to Master Prestige rank without once firing a gun.
Yeah, but I was talking about how long it took.
Oh, I don't know how long it took.
Oh, God, that's what I'm trying to
Sorry.
figure out.
But yeah, he maxed out the entire online game, never once fired a gun. He used knives, pickaxes,
The
bayonet, and then he used C4 grenades,
Yeah.
all that stuff, but he never fired a bullet.
Max Prestige.
Which is
no
slightly crazy.
Yeah, that'd be really hard.
Because we've played where we had to do, like, order of just knife.
Yeah, it takes us like...
It took us a while just to do that, and that'd be like 25 kills.
Mm-hmm.
With the bayonet, it would be a little bit easier. But I mean, I just would have this fear that I would always accidentally push the trigger button. And what happens, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He did it with no accidents of pushing the trigger button.
I don't see where it says, but he did it on February 2nd.
And the game came out in November.
November, yeah. So, 3 months?
Yeah.
A little bit less.
And there's something I'm actually kind of excited about coming out that you and I could play. It's made for 2-player co-op.
Is it the prison one?
No, that one I'm interested in too.
That one, I don't like I showed you the creator of it during the Video Game Awards.
Yeah.
How he went crazy.
This is by Crytek.
Okay.
Which...
They also helped with Kingdom Come.
That's not their fault. No, they used their engine.
Yeah, that's what they helped.
No, that's because you buy the rights to their use their engine.
They
or
helped
whatever.
make that terrible game.
No, they made
Yeah,
sorry.
they made Crisis.
Crisis.
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, which they got better with time.
1 was really good.
3 was really good.
I didn't like 3 too much.
Oh. This one is cold.
Cold.
Sorry.
It's cold.
Oh, no, that's not it.
This is what you get for typing.
I know. I type. Hunt Showdown.
Oh, nope. No.
Why?
No. You have to buy your characters.
What?
Yeah. At least on PC right now, you have to buy your character. If you die, you lose your character.
Are you kidding me?
That's what I've heard.
Because right now for console, it's in closed alpha.
Yeah, it's out on PC. At least beta.
You have to pay money.
I don't know about money. I think you have in-game money, maybe.
But so if you run out,
Yeah.
your game's over.
Yeah, basically.
Because it looked cool.
They say it's like Monster Hunter, but with
Zombies.
and always online.
Yes, it is pervasively online, but
Yeah,
you
'cause
hunt and path
you're
to
gonna-
2.
Yeah, but you can get killed by other people.
Oh, there's PvP.
Yeah.
kills. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I'm not gonna want to.
Yeah,
do it.
because you have to kill the biggest monster, and if you do, you get like a piece of their armor.
Uh-huh.
But someone else can kill you and steal that, and
That's
they win.
ridiculous. Oh,
Yep.
never
Yep.
mind. I don't like
Yep.
that stuff.
That's okay.
My last video game news. Okay. PUBG. Hang on.
On phones.
No.
There is one.
It says that there is something that they use that's called BattleEye. And BattleEye is their cheating spy thing that
Yeah.
looks. Since January,
Are you gonna talk about how many they've caught?
1 million players have
Yeah.
been banned
Yeah.
between console and PC.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not surprising.
To me, why would you even risk it? You buy the game, you're spending $60.
No, it's not 60.
Is it 50, 40?
No, it's like 20 or 30.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Even for a console?
Pretty certain. Let me check.
But I mean, either way, you pay for this game. I don't know how long their bans
It's
last.
$30.
So is it permanent ban or is it? I didn't know. It didn't say in
For
it.
the most part, it's permanent.
So you have to make a new account.
Yep.
Log in, blah blah blah, do all that crap.
Right.
That's just.
I mean, it happens in every online game.
Oh, I know. Eventually, with all the Call of Duties, especially on console, people start.
They're starting now.
They're already starting it.
Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah, it is because it just takes away from people who don't have the time or patience to want to cheat.
Or they'd rather enjoy the game.
True.
Because, I mean, like, playing Black Ops 2 now, I'll join a lobby, and every kill will give me, like, 2,000 points.
Right.
And I'll be like, I'm staying in this lobby, because you get a lot of points, you know?
Right.
But then eventually, everyone has all these, like, massive, they always have EMPs.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't use your score streaks.
Gotcha.
And that just gets annoying.
Right.
Because it's like, now I can't have fun.
I understand.
So, yeah. Cheating kills games.
Yeah. Big time.
CSGO is a big,
Oh, without a doubt.
um,
Well, it's so old too.
yeah, but they actually let YouTubers and streamers help them. Yeah, it's called, what is it called? Overlook or it's called Overwatch.
Yeah, where you're
Which I thought
watching.
was funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
You watch someone that's
Playing.
reported of cheating, and like so many times, so they give you the clip of who they are, but they of course censor all their names and stuff like that, and you just use your knowledge to see if you think they're cheating.
Huh.
You have to prove that you're worthy.
Right.
It's pretty interesting. Overwatch is pretty cool.
Yeah. So that's been all the things I think of video games that I played. I'll give a better review of Kingdom Come if it opens up more in the story. If not, it's getting traded for Far Cry 5.
Sea of Thieves comes out in March as well.
Yeah. We'll have to not get that.
You want to get that? I want to get that. Let's get that.
Some music news for you. Lil Pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump. I was thinking of any releases that I liked, but
Well, I did listen to your Piss Jeans.
yeah.
It was good. Wasn't great.
What didn't you like about
I don't know really.
it? What album did you listen to?
Whatever the newest one is.
I don't remember if that's the one I've listened to.
Oh,
It has like
no.
a pink cover. That's all I know.
I mean they sounded more punk than rock.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Even his singing?
His singing, I think that's what threw me off because that was almost getting near death metal voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I liked though. It was like it wasn't heavy guitars,
Right.
but it was heavy singing.
Right. And I think that might have been the mixture that didn't click with me.
Oh, I liked it.
But back to Lil Pump.
I still.
Your hero.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Oh, he called the cops because someone shot into his door. Okay, that was it.
No, let's tell the real story.
He said like 2 or 3 black guys came and shot his door.
And what did he get arrested for?
They figured out that the gunshot came from inside. He was he just wanted to see what the bullet sounded like, okay? I find it funny that he called the cops.
Oh, they won't be able to tell the bullets went out.
Yeah.
It's like sometimes what we deal with. Oh, I don't know. Somebody threw something at that window.
Yeah, my window is just the glass is all on the outside. And
but that rock went through.
Yeah, it came from. I don't even know.
I'm sorry, but that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I've listened to this week is Flower Boy some more.
Okay.
By Tyler the Creator,
Mm-hmm.
which I think I forgot about that in my best of. I might not have. Still my favorite album.
Yeah.
It's so good. And then still listen to the Black Panther album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did listen to the new Third Eye Blind.
You mean 3
song.
Days Grace?
3 Days Grace, sorry.
You would not listen to Third Eye Blind.
Seen them in concert though.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I know. We went to go see somebody else,
Well, yeah, of course.
and they were the opening act. So I
You
had
were
to sit
like,
through it.
oh. Were you seeing like 30 Seconds to Mars?
No. So yeah, 3 Days Grace has a new album. Well, new release
New
song.
single.
They haven't released the album yet. It's not bad.
They say you didn't like it.
I think my problem is they're getting too old to sing about what they're singing about. You know, it's just like
High school sucks.
Yeah. My mom won't let me go out.
Grounded for 10 days.
Yeah, it's kind of like, all right, dude, you've been doing this for what, 20 years, 15 years. All right, let's gripe about real problems now.
Mortgage.
So is that it on our?
I think music was pretty dry. I mean, I know
Yeah.
there was stuff that released, but none of it caught my
No,
attention.
me neither. I mean, I listened to my release radar is always different than yours, and
I just go to new releases. You know, it makes
I know.
everything easier.
I just think it's smart enough to pick things I might like, and it never does.
Yeah, exactly.
It was really bad, so
Let's see. Ooh, okay, I'll listen to this.
what?
Oh yeah, Muse has a new song. Do you like Muse?
I don't know.
I only heard about them when I was in elementary school.
Probably
Their new song called Thought Contagion. There's a video for it too. It's not bad.
Thought.
Contagion.
Nice.
Yeah. The video is about vampires and stuff. It's pretty
Ah.
interesting. It was neat. I've never really listened to Muse and I liked it.
All right.
But A$AP Rocky has been dropping some stuff. His new album's coming out. I'm excited about that. But besides that, nothing else. Kodak has a
Ooh.
Heartbreak Kodak was the name of his album.
Your Cardi B's pregnant?
Yeah, I know. But as I was saying, Kodak's still in prison.
I think he's the father.
No, it's Offset.
I don't have
One of
none.
the Migos.
Oh,
They're getting married and he cheated on her.
nice.
Yeah.
I just heard she was pregnant.
Yeah, I don't really care. She could not exist and I'd be okay.
She probably won't exist anymore.
Yeah. Pregnancy really kill off. Well, no, she could pull an Adele.
No, she can't because she has no talent.
Yeah, she does, dude.
Adele has talent, so Adele can take a break off, be a mom for a while,
My
and
name
come back
Cardi B.
and have a huge hit again. But no.
Yeah, like hello.
So we'll move on to the main topics.
Black has a new song. He's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's actually it's 6 Lack. It's 6 Lack, but it's pronounced Black. You know. Oh, Oliver Tree. Forgot about that. Sorry, we're still on music. Oliver Tree. His music is very interesting. It's not rap. It's more pop.
Kind of freestyle pop.
No. It's. Let me just give you the idea of who the person is. He's a white kid. He's like 20 something. He always has a bowl cut.
All right.
And he rides scooters.
Okay.
His whole thing is a meme. He's just trying to make people laugh, really.
Right.
And he always has glasses on and like a bright purple and yellow and red jacket. It's really funny. But, and then he sings and it's like this, I don't know, I don't want to say angelic, but it kind of is because it's high, but it's like clear.
choir voice almost?
No, not really. Because it's kind of pitchy at sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, that sounds weird. Because you don't expect it from, I don't know. It's hard to explain.
All right, so
but it's really good.
Crap. I mean, this stuff.
Yeah. It's really good.
Oliver Tree.
Oliver Tree. It's a new.
All of her tree.
It's a new EP. I forget what it's called, but yeah.
Timber.
No. Huh. Make funny for my music.
All right, so
I'm gonna fight you.
movies.
Well, books. You got books?
No, I haven't finished that one.
Movies is big this week. That's why I want to make it last.
Yeah. Well, there is a new movie coming out.
Annihilation.
No, it's based on DC's Vertigo comics.
What's that?
Vertigo is a subset of theirs where it was darker comics, not always superheroes or odd superheroes. Neil Gaiman's Sandman.
Oh yeah.
That was in Vertigo.
Okay.
It's called The Kitchen.
What's it about?
It's supposed to be about Hell's Kitchen,
Oh, I was hoping.
but not Marvel's.
An actual kitchen.
But it's these mob bosses' wives. All the mob bosses go to jail,
so-
and their wives take over the industry.
Mob boss vibes of Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah,
Okay.
except the last person you would think to be the lead female star
Jennifer Aniston.
in a serious mafia-style, gritty movie.
Rebel Wilson. Melissa McCarthy.
Just as bad.
Yeah.
Melissa McCarthy.
Yeah.
So either they're going to try to turn this comedic and ruin it,
Yeah.
or she's going to prove that she can act.
Yeah, the only thing I've ever seen her not be herself, but she still kind of was herself, was Spy.
Yeah.
She was more nerdy, not as loud,
But
obnoxious.
Spy was carried by the other actors.
No,
That's-
she did fine when she because she had to become serious at some parts.
Yeah.
And that she did pretty good. But yeah, Jason Statham took that movie.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
And so did was it Jude Law?
Yes.
Yeah, he was pretty good too.
Other news. Star Wars Episode 9.
Mm.
They hired an art director.
Oh, I think I heard about this. Yeah, from Blade Runner.
Yep.
Yeah.
From Blade Runner 2049. They said, okay, we want... this guy did good.
Yeah.
Or girl. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
male or female.
But it's still J.J. Abrams doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
They had to bring him back.
Oh, after the 8th one, yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's like, hey, look, somebody just peed all over the... the Star Wars... You alright there?
Yeah, no, I just got news that Rick and Morty VR game's coming out for the PS4.
Oh, did I tell you I read the comic?
Of Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. Is it good?
It was fucking hysterical.
Is this on digital?
Yeah, it's on digital,
Ah.
but I also read the 4-part issue of the Adventures. What's his sister's name?
Jessica. No, that's his girlfriend. Summer.
Is it Summer?
Yeah.
It's Summer and Mr. Poopy Pants.
Okay.
And you find out, for some reason, Mr. Poopy Pants is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
It's after he dies in the series.
Right.
He's back.
Spoiler alert.
Uh,
You actually see him die in season 3. It's only on TV. You can't watch it in the Hulu.
I saw him already die.
No, there's a. Oh no,
And
not
that-
die. There's. I think you see his family. That's what it is.
Oh,
On TV, you see his family, and there's like an empty chair.
gotcha.
It's like whoa.
So somehow he's still alive. They don't explain it.
Mhm.
They don't go into it at all.
I didn't think he would ever die.
And you go back to his home planet, and you find out who he really is.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny, but the Rick and Morty comic by itself, I was waiting for me a rehash of shows,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Well, no, I don't think Justin Roiland would do that.
So it was, yeah, no, sorry, I totally forgot that I had read that. I mean, I read it. They were fast reads, of course. I'm trying
Yeah,
to-
the VR game is pretty cool.
Oh, there was one
What?
where they're swapped.
What do you mean?
Rick is Morty, Morty's Rick.
That's one of the stories.
Yeah, so Rick's
Yeah.
the scientist, and
I feel like-
Morty's
I feel like that'd be.
Morty's wearing the yellow shirt.
Okay, you just explained who they are. You said Rick's the scientist and Morty's wearing the yellow shirt.
Yeah.
Rick's the scientist. And
I'm
Morty...
sorry. Other way around.
Yes, I know.
Sorry. Morty's a scientist, and Rick's wearing the yellow shirt
Yeah.
in this one, and it's a whole series of a whole part of it where Rick is like an idiot,
Mm,
and Morty's always yelling at him, telling him he's stupid, and
right.
it was pretty funny.
Could you hear their voices?
Oh yeah, as you're reading it,
yeah.
you do. So the VR game.
Yeah, the VR game's really interesting. I've only seen part of it, but I don't know. It's the same comedy. We still gotta play Accounting Plus. It's by Justin Roiland.
Okay. So you watched the documentary.
Yeah, Icarus, because the Olympics ended at this point when the podcast comes out.
Yeah.
It's over, and I've never really researched the doping scenario that went down after Sochi. So I did a little research, found that they have a documentary on Netflix called Icarus, and it's It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
The whole story, like I explained to you, is this guy who was an amateur bicyclist who, after Lance Armstrong, he was just devastated because that was his hero. And so he wants to do his own tournament. He said that there's this one that's just like the Tour de France, but it's shorter, or not shorter, but less distance, but harder. Still 7 days. So he does it, and he gets 14th overall, but he's dead at the end of it. Like, he can't breathe.
Right.
He's sweating like crazy. So his whole thing was, how can they within the next year dope him up, but still pass the tests? So he does it. He meets this doctor who worked for the anti-drug agents or anti-doping whatever in Russia. He was the lead of all of it, and he gets in contact with him, and the dude teaches him how to pass the doping tests, because he's the guy who had all the Russians do it for all the Olympics, especially for Sochi, because it was in Russia. So they get really close. They become very close friends. The dude's doping. He's injecting, I think it's 5 times a week or 3 times a week. He injects 2 things of testosterone, either in his thigh or his butt. And he noticed, like, of course, he'll notice improvements and stuff like that. So when he does the tournament again, his bike breaks. So the test is invalid at this point. But then right after the test, they find out that Sochi was everyone doped during Sochi, and so the dude
on the Russian side.
Yeah. So the Russian that he was talking to thought that the main dude was trying to get him in trouble because he has all this information that's on film and on record, so he doesn't want to talk to him again. But the dude gets him to trust him, so he brings him from Russia to America, hides him, and the FBI tracks him down. I'm not gonna say the rest because that's when it gets really interesting.
So then it goes into why the Russians were exempted from this this
and
Olympics.
How they did it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, how they do it. It's crazy. It's got the KGB involved.
Really?
Yeah.
So definitely worth a watch, you're saying?
It's 2 hours, but yeah.
Really?
The first hour is kind of boring. The first hour is what I just told you. That's
so you can skip the first hour now because they've got the overview of it. I don't think...
I've watched 4 movies.
Well, we watched 5, but you don't want to talk about one.
Why not?
You said
yeah.
I got him to watch Road to Perdition. Anyways, that's all we'll say on it because he doesn't want to review it because he actually enjoyed it. But anyways.
I didn't.
I don't think I watched any other movies though, did we? Not together. I mean, we watched one other movie together.
Yeah, that's our last thing. That's what we'll
Did you finish Bright?
Let me get there, okay?
Uh-huh.
When you were watching Altered Carbon,
uh-huh,
I decided to watch my own movies.
Okay.
So I watched Cloverfield. Cloverfield Paradox.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that movie's so bad. Yeah. Like I've talked to you about this a little bit. I feel like J.J. Abrams went to Bad Robot Studios, found a bunch of scripts, and just took them all for his own and said, let's tie this into Cloverfield somehow.
Yeah.
Because in 10 Cloverfield Lane, it was a thriller about something happening in the world, and this dude kidnapping this girl and keeping her in a bunker, not explaining anything. Then the very end is when the aliens appear.
Right.
Because I think the movie was almost done, and then J.J. Abrams was like, let's add in an alien, because why not?
He's trying to make it all one big.
Yeah. And then this movie starts off, the people are trying to escape this city. You don't know why. One of them's an astronaut. And then later she goes to space, and it's a horror thriller.
Okay.
And it's like, the ship is attacking them. And I don't know why. I don't know what's wrong with it. Then it becomes a comedy.
Okay.
There's a Chris O'Dowd, makes jokes about everything, and it's all lighthearted. The horror aspect goes away completely. They never explain why, someone loses an arm. But they don't explain what happens after that. It makes no sense. The horror gets thrown out. Then it becomes kind of sci-fi, because there's time travel and paradoxes, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Ooh. And then you hear about aliens attacking the Earth, but the people in space don't know about that, because they're in a different dimension.
Right.
And then, of course, there's the bad guy at the end. Ooh. Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like it at all.
Okay.
I would not recommend. It was worse than Cloverfield. If Cloverfield was shot on normal camera, that would be a perfect movie.
Yeah, Cloverfield was a good movie, just the shakiness.
The shaky cam. It was right when the start of shaky cam.
No.
It was 2008.
shaky cam started with Blair Witch.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't popular after that. I didn't find it popular.
Yeah, there were a couple movies that tried that.
I'm thinking like Paranormal Activity.
Yeah.
Did all that. There's a bunch of horror movies that shaky cam.
Took that live shot.
Especially the end of 2000s.
All
Then
right.
I finished Bright. Yeah.
Which I found funny because I told you I went into the comic book store to get my weekly comics.
Yeah.
And we were talking about movies and stuff, and the consensus there is I had to watch Bright according to them because it was the best movie they've seen in a long time. Which shows me more and more that even though I like comic books, I am not a comic book nerd because they were excited that orcs and elves and dwarves were in like New York City. That's what they kept talking about, or whatever city it's supposed to be.
Bright made me want to kill myself.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
That movie was horrendous. I don't understand why Netflix picked it up. And they're talking about making a sequel.
I think if they had made it a TV show, it might have been interesting.
Maybe, but the whole story is just too lame. I don't care. It's all political message.
Right.
Yeah. Haven't I talked to you about
It's
this?
like racism against these other...
100%.
Oh, yeah. I figured that's what it would be.
Dwarves are supposed to be black people nowadays, and cops are supposed to be ones killing them, and everyone's complaining about it. It's like, I get the need for that message, at least the want for that message.
If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna go the length of bringing these other creatures in, go Shadowrun.
Yeah, you could do that.
Because it's stupid. The theory, what created the Shadowrun split was the earth cracked open and orcs and dwarves and elves appeared, and all of a sudden it was during when we started becoming more cybernetic and more into internet and stuff. So you could be a cybernetically enhanced troll or something, in the game.
Right.
So if you're going to do all these characters, go that route. Altered Carbon plus Bright.
Yeah, that could work.
That could
I don't
work.
know about that type of noir. Bright wasn't like that at all.
No, I'm saying with all the different species
Yeah.
from Bright.
Bright only has 2.
Oh.
It's dwarves and elves.
Oh, that's it?
And fairies.
Oh, and humans.
Yeah. But dwarves are or not dwarves, orcs.
Orcs,
Dwarves.
yeah, it was orcs and elves.
Elves and humans.
Yeah.
And then fairies aren't even in it that much. There's literally a scene where Will Smith kills a fairy, and he says, "Get this out of my house." I don't know. It's lame. I forget what it was. It was in the very beginning, but that's when I noticed the messages were being sent.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Because they were like, fairies are people too, or something like that.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
See, and like with Shadowrun, it's so easy. It's like most cyberpunks.
I missed that game.
Oh, the online?
I love that one.
Yeah, but it's like most cyberpunk. The villain is corporations.
Yeah.
It's like everything becomes megacorps. So you don't have to have a political message. It's megacorps are bad. Easy. There you go.
It doesn't have to be cyberpunk.
For Shadowrun, yeah, it is.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't have to be cyberpunk.
Oh no, I'm saying if they're gonna do,
yeah.
if they want to do.
But Bright's
that
not cyberpunk.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's where they screwed it up.
Bright's just kind of fantasy-esque.
Yeah.
Cops against.
But see, they did something similar to that in an old TV show called Alien Nation, and it was just a bunch.
Is that one word?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a bunch of aliens came to Earth, and they were integrated into Earth.
Okay.
As part of our civilization. But there was all the, of course, racism towards the aliens.
So District 9.
But the main 2 characters were cops. One was a human cop, one was an alien cop.
That's how this is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like somebody grew up watching Alien Nation and said, what if they were orcs and elves? Not aliens. Because it ran, I think it ran for a couple seasons. People liked it.
The elf's only in it as like a package. They're like carrying or not carrying, but like an elf is the package, and then there's an elf that's on the I think DEA or something like that.
You know what it was? Somebody watched
elves.
that one. I think it was is it a YouTube video or was it a Vine?
What?
It was cops, but everybody could use magic and stuff.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, this was a couple years ago, and the cops are driving around. It's just like cops. So 2 cops are talking. There's a cameraman in the back, and it's like one guy's out there, and you see him shooting his wand in the air, and stuff's bursting.
Really?
And they get out. They're like, "You're illegally firing a wand in in a public space," and they tackle him, and The guys have like bad mustaches. The cops have like, I mean, you could tell.
Sounds like a bad Vine.
It is, but I mean, it was funny too because then it was like they had like an orc or something. There's little funny things, but it was cheesy, intentional.
Mm-hmm.
So like somebody watched that and turned it into a movie with Will Smith.
Yeah, but it's not cheesy.
No.
Bride's not cheesy. It's just bad.
Yeah. So what else you watch? We'll stop murdering this movie.
No, I still want to murder it. I just don't want to get into many details.
We'll write Bright on a ball and you can kick it against the wall. You have to watch Alienist to get that joke, so get watching it.
Do you remember Lazarus Effect?
Yes, that's the one with
Olivia Wilde.
Olivia Wilde, she dies, comes back to life, and she has superpowers.
Peter Evans from American Horror Story and Childish Gambino.
Mm-hmm.
I forget who the main guy is. I don't remember who he is. It's bad.
I figured it would be.
I thought I was hopeful.
Yeah.
But then it's like hope kind of goes out. Like the first 30 minutes is pretty good. It's not bad. And then she dies. And then it's like now she's like some weird demon, but you don't know why.
Right.
I feel like they should have just made her a zombie and it would have been okay. I don't know.
Didn't work.
I'm just being cynical.
That's my problem with watching a lot of horror movies.
Like, I like horror movies.
I like them, but there's always a point.
Yeah.
In the movies where it's like, all right, now it's done. It's downhill. They didn't know what they were doing.
I watched like 20 minutes of a Netflix movie called The Open House.
Yeah.
And it got to that point.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
And there's ones that keep you like hooked.
Babadook.
Yeah, Babadook.
That's a great movie.
That's a really good one.
I know the message is kind of weird, but also it follows.
Yeah.
That was really good.
That was an interesting one. But some of these ones, because Mom loves them, and we'll watch ones, and it's like halfway through you're like, all right, I'm done. This is stupid. And then sometimes you make it all the way to the end, and the ending makes you want to punch a baby.
What was it? Was it Last House on the Left?
I don't remember.
The microwave to the head.
Oh God. So I mean, I like cheesy horror. If it's intentionally supposed to be a cheesy, fun horror,
right?
Great.
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. Yeah, I'll watch it, enjoy it. But
Christmas Horror Story. That's great.
You hear they're making a new Freddy?
I think we talked about this.
Not on the podcast, we didn't.
Not on the top podcast, no.
But yeah, they're making a new Nightmare, but it's not Rorschach.
Yeah, he was okay.
Well, I hated it because they made him a child
Yeah.
pedophile, and it's just
make him a killer.
Yeah, he's just a mass murderer. That's fine. That's bad enough. It's like,
yeah.
Sorry, mass murderer's not bad enough. Now we have to add pedophilia.
Well, I didn't want his skin was burned.
Because he killed all those kids and the townsfolk burned them.
No, they were saying that he molested all the kids, so the town folks burned him.
Oh, so murdering your children will arrest you.
Yeah.
But if you rape our children,
burn you.
Then we'll burn you. Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. When are they gonna make a new Friday the 13th?
I don't know.
The last one wasn't terrible.
It was just called Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
Even though it wasn't the real reboot of the first.
Mm-hmm.
It was a reboot of the second.
Oh, yeah.
I think they showed, like, the origin at the beginning.
Yeah.
What?
They were about to be 55 minutes.
Oh, Jesus. Well, we gotta get on the last topic then.
Yeah. Alright, so.
The big...
What movie came out this weekend, boys and girls?
Oh, Lord, we went and saw Incredibles 12.
Wait, no, that comes on my birthday.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Spoiler alert, my birthday's June 15th. So wish me happy birthday.
Hey, and let us know. I want us to record live stuff at MegaCon when we go in May. And Trent doesn't want us to. He thinks it'll be too loud. So definitely tell us to. Okay.
Well, everything else is like this loud.
So what?
Hold on. I'm getting there. Keep talking. What else do you want to talk about?
MegaCon.
People in the comments below, tell us.
Ask
us questions. Yeah. Honestly, like questions would be pretty cool.
But what's cool with MegaCon is I have my choice of either meeting Jeff Goldblum,
which would be fun.
Carrie Eloise,
which would be fun.
Or the Sicilian from The Princess Bride.
Honestly,
I think I'm
going with that one. Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. I kind of want to meet Jeff Goldblum.
You just want him to laugh.
All right. We watched Samson.
You were looking at what else came out.
We got Samson, Early Man, and then our movie.
Yeah.
So if you haven't figured it out, stop listening.
Well, it was hyped as the best Marvel movie.
I'm so glad you agree with me.
It was not the best Marvel
It wasn't
movie.
the best Marvel. Okay,
Graphically,
cinematography,
beautiful.
visual effects,
Yes.
amazing. Way better than Doctor Strange. Even
Yeah.
though that was my number one. Now this is my number one on visual effects.
Acting, good.
Not bad. There was,
The guy playing T'Challa, I always liked him already in Civil War.
Avengers.
Huh?
I said Civil War.
Yeah. When he first appeared in Civil War, I liked him as an actor. He did,
Yeah.
to me, it's like Tony Stark,
Mm-hmm.
Robert Downey Jr. This guy is T'Challa, without a doubt. There's no...
I liked Daniel Kaluuya from
Holmes?
Get Out. Get Out.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
You know what I noticed in this movie?
His eyes?
Yes!
Yeah, I know. I noticed that in Get Out.
Heavy eyelids.
Yeah.
I didn't notice it in Get Out.
I noticed it in the second time watching Get Out.
And I like the young guy they picked to play Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah,
They did something with his left eye,
No,
or he really
I
has
think
that
that's
issue.
his son.
Okay, because he has the same eye issue, so that was like
Yeah.
perfect casting.
Mm-hmm. What's his name? Yuri?
I thought it was with a Z.
Zuri.
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 So, the story, bland.
Boring. I was
Right.
pretty bored.
From the beginning. No, I wasn't bored when they were in Korea. And Korea was fun.
That was it was cool. Yeah,
There's a
I
little bit of spy intrigue going on
it
there.
felt like James Bond.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
I like that. The car chase scene was fun. All that.
Especially the what they show in all the trailers.
Yeah. That once they got out of South Korea, it went downhill.
Should we talk about what we like first or what we didn't like?
Well, we already said the cinematography,
Yeah, so we'll talk about
acting,
what we like.
of course, the soundtrack.
Well, no, there was barely any music from the soundtrack in it.
No, I meant the soundtrack that you keep talking about.
Well, yeah, but
In the movie,
it is
no.
his son. It is-
Okay, that's why that makes
yeah,
sense.
it looks just like.
Yeah, but in the movie, yeah, I didn't. There wasn't.
There was the Weeknd's part
Uh-huh.
in South Korea. Then there was a little bit of Kendrick singing, and there was like tribal noises from one of the songs. At the very end was "All the Stars" by SZA and him.
Mhm.
That was it from the entire 50-minute soundtrack. There's barely anything in it.
Okay.
The rest was a score, which I liked the score. What else did you like?
The one-on-one fight scenes,
In the Water?
well choreographed.
Oh, those are beautiful.
Yeah, very well choreographed. That was probably some of the most intense.
And the water just makes it better.
Yeah, it added to it.
That was really cool. Did you notice the one scene that I thought was the best scene in the movie?
Maybe not, because it's not coming to mind right
Okay, it
now.
was the final fight scene between the two,
Uh-huh.
and they fall.
Yes,
That scene,
that was really
I
great action
I
shot.
got goosebumps at
Yeah.
that scene. I was like, oh my god. Because
Yeah.
as they're falling, it's just...
The
I don't
camera's
wanna-
chasing them.
And
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't want to spoil it.
No, I remembered that because when they
Yeah.
did that, I thought of the same
I was
thing.
like, what? Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
didn't. As much as I hate origin stories, they needed to diversify more information in the tribes.
I didn't understand that. I thought they were all one.
They're not.
Yeah, they're not.
There's
Like
like 5
six
tribes
or
or something.
six.
There's 6 tribes, but 5 that follow T'Challa, and then the
And
one foreign
Mako.
one.
Yeah.
But they didn't go into that enough of the dynamics. Even though you would see them at a council table.
Yeah, they did that, and then when they showed Daniel Kaluuya, they showed him like with his people,
Yeah,
and that's when you noticed that they were different.
yeah.
I feel like when they were in the market as well, that was to T'Challa's people's area.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know.
But that too kind of irritated me because there was graffiti.
There was. I
Yeah.
didn't notice.
So I don't know if it was just that was
Well,
graffiti.
it's supposed. I think you missed the part where they showed like it's like a high-tech city.
Yeah.
Well, I know you know that.
But why is there graffiti then? It should be able to be cleaned off easy.
No, I think it's just their art.
No, it was real graffiti.
Mm.
Yeah, there was a part where it's when him and the female
Nokia.
spy, yeah,
Yeah.
Nokia, yeah,
Mhm.
when they're sitting there talking and they're like, there's the cement stairs next to them going up.
Okay.
They're at the market,
Yeah.
and if you look right behind them, there's graffiti all over that whole part. But then when you look everywhere else, everything's pristine.
Mm.
So I don't know if it was a bad edit.
Well, I
and if it's-
know. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because they have a staircase in Q's lab that's graffitied on, but it's not graffitied. It's art.
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
only the staircase that has it though. Everything else is pristine.
Maybe that's
So
just
it might be the style.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you liked? Claw wasn't that bad.
I don't know why you would have to watch this before Avengers 3.
Because the ending.
That doesn't matter. We
Yeah.
already knew that's where he was.
No, not him. No, the first ending, not the second ending. I don't want to spoil it.
No, don't. But okay. Here was my problem. Is I would have liked to have seen like they have War Machine there.
They do?
Yeah, after Civil War, War
I know
Machine.
They take him, but they don't show him.
Yeah, they take him to
Wakanda
to fix him. Okay, this is after Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is he?
Yeah, that's what I just said. I didn't see him.
He wasn't in there at all, as any part. And you're in a lot of the areas where you'd think he would be.
Yeah.
And they heal people really damn quick in Wakanda,
Mm-hmm.
which means he should be healed.
Then they just took him back.
Then is he back? I don't know, because they put him in stasis.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
they put Bucky in stasis
Mm-hmm.
in the end of Civil War.
Yeah.
But they also take War Machine to
yeah.
fix his back.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
I don't know either.
So
Also, why in the Avengers trailer is Captain America with them?
right, because he's not
He's not in the movie.
he's not there.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the run at the end of 3.
Yeah.
The end of Civil War, he goes on the run.
Right. But in the trailer for Avengers, he's in Wakanda.
Yeah, it's him, Hulk.
And then they kind of talk about it in in Spider-Man actually. They say in Tony Stark's ship, they say it's Cap's new shield. Do
Okay.
you remember that?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, his shields are Wakandan technology.
Yeah, it's supposed to be vibranium, right?
Yeah, but you didn't see it in the
in
trailer?
Spider-Man? No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah, I don't like them.
Mm.
So, no new trailers. Everything we had seen.
Yeah. You want to talk about what we didn't like?
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah.
They should have it was a serious movie. Unlike Doctor Strange was serious, but it still had the comedic moments in it, like
Right.
the Asian guy.
And the cloak.
Yeah, and the cloak. They should have gotten rid of the comedy.
Yeah, this one was more. But,
There was only one part I laughed at.
like, Hulk didn't have comedy, really. I think there was one little. There's
The 2008 one.
Yeah, the one that's part of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
That one really didn't have comedy.
I don't remember.
I don't think any of the the first Captain America had a few little laugh parts
Yeah.
in the beginning, but I don't think 2 or 3 did.
I think they do with when they're all together.
Yeah,
And then Avengers always has comedy.
right. All the Iron Men
You
do.
know. Guardians is okay with comedy.
And Spider-Man.
And Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Those 3 are fine with comedy.
Right.
I'm okay with that being comedic. The rest, I don't want comedic.
I don't think I laughed. I know your mom did.
The M'Baku part.
Oh, yeah.
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 That
yeah.
part yeah.
Yeah, that had a little bit of funny to it.
But, so, I read a tweet before I saw the movie, and I thought it was a joke. They said, didn't really like Black Panther, and I wanted to leave when they made a "What are those" joke.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not serious. They wouldn't do that in 2018.
And they did.
They did. Yep. And they made a SoundCloud joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was annoying. It
Yeah.
felt like this movie was filmed in 2016. And written in 2016. Which probably was, but...
Other issue was... It was the message right on what the ambition was.
What do you mean? The story for it's kind of lame.
The revolution that Killmonger wanted.
Are you talking about politically?
Yes.
Yes, I thought the same thing.
Is the climate wrong for that message?
No, I think that's what they wanted.
That's ridiculous.
I think they were trying to send that message exactly.
It's anti-productive.
Yeah.
That is one thing that bothered me. I was like, when he started talking about it, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was sitting there, I was like, this is a good reference to someone, I think.
Yeah, and we're in a good city to be watching this, because if we were in a different city,
Yeah.
we could have been in trouble.
No, everyone loved it.
What do you mean?
Everyone around the United States loved this movie.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that.
Yeah, I know. But, like, the message they're trying to send,
Yeah.
still nothing.
It was like,
science.
all right, so when we were younger, my brother and I went and seen Boys in the Hood.
Mm-hmm.
The only
Great
theater
movie.
that was playing it,
Great
only theater that was playing it was in the black neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the black neighborhood down where he lived, and we went and seen it with one of his friends. And it was the 3 of us were the only 3 white people in the entire theater. Not a big deal. Until my brother's friend, the part where the guy pulls the gun out at Cuba
Yep.
through the window, and Cuba just stands there.
Mhm.
My brother's friend says, "See, that's why they all die. They're all stupid ends."
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
So my brother and I hauled ass out of the theater as quickly as we could at that
Of
point.
course.
And he didn't understand why we were running. But that's what I'm saying is with the message in Black Panther, I could see somebody getting offended by the message who's white in an all-black theater.
I don't think we have the same idea then. I don't want to really get into
What was
that.
your message of the revolution?
Not so much the revolution of who Killmonger was supposed to be. Do you not realize?
No.
I don't want to get into it on this podcast. We can talk later, but
He wanted to arm one group of people
well, yeah.
to enslave all the rest of people.
Yes, that. But
And it wasn't Wakandans.
the way I took it was, they said it. He didn't say it. They said it about him. All these leaders haven't done much, so they needed something to change.
Right.
They needed a leader to change and it's their fault that this leader is this way.
Right.
Which is how Americans
Right.
see our country.
Right, that.
That's how I took it.
But he was specifically
Yes,
saying
I know.
we need to arm all black people
Yes.
and take over the world.
Yes.
That was his message.
Yes, I know.
That bothered me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's like in our current climate of our country.
I just didn't know why it felt like, I don't know.
What?
I didn't like Michael B. Jordan at all.
I did in the beginning.
Well, yeah,
I liked him.
with Claw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also as it progressed. But then when he started becoming a despot, a real bad guy all of a sudden, then it was like, all right.
Yeah, he was interesting in the art museum when you first see him.
Oh, loved him in that.
Yeah.
I like the dichotomy of that scene.
I'll take this off your hand.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know. And I don't like how they portrayed Claw.
I did.
Is he the same? I have to go back and watch
It's the same
Avengers
actor.
2.
It's Andy
No, I know it's
Serkis.
the same actor.
Andy Serkis, yeah.
But is he acting the same
I
as he
think so.
did? I don't remember.
Yeah. He was kind of obnoxious.
Was he? So for those that don't remember, in Avengers 2, there's a guy, and he's an arms dealer, and his hand gets cut off.
Mm-hmm. And his name is...
And his last name's Claw.
Yeah.
And in the comics, Claw is one of Black Panther's greatest foes.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the comics, Sonic...
The Hedgehog.
No, but in the comic books, Sonic waves do mess up.
Yeah, which they kind of touch on.
Yeah. So that was what he was all
Yeah.
the time. And I think in the comics, his Sonic thing is vibranium.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
So Claw has always been a villain of the Black Panther.
Mm-hmm.
So when I saw him get his hand chopped in Avengers 2, I was like, okay, they're going to bring Claw back eventually. And then I was glad they waited for Black Panther.
Yeah, it was smart. They finally did something that we thought was going to
But
happen.
I wanted him to be the bad guy.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be Killmonger.
Well, I knew that too once I saw it. When I first heard it, I was like, and then when I saw, it's going to be Killmonger, who is a major Black Panther bad guy too.
Yeah,
He is if you read Black Panther.
Yeah.
If you read Avengers and all the others,
It's Claw.
Claw is more known.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Not really my favorite.
No, it wasn't. I mean, to me, still my two favorite. You like Doctor Strange more, probably. I don't know, but the last two Captain Americas are still the two best.
I put 3 above 2.
Yes.
I didn't like 2 at all.
I love Winter Soldier.
Everyone says 2 is the best Marvel movie
No,
ever made.
3 Civil War is the best.
People are mixed on 3.
Really?
Yeah. I think 3 was way better.
Yeah.
But I didn't like 2 at all. I didn't like 1 or 2.
I like it because there's no other way to tell that story.
They just shouldn't have told it. I didn't like any Thors. Iron Man 1 was pretty good. 2 and 3 sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Avengers 1 was pretty good for getting everyone together. Avengers 2 sucked.
Yeah.
Guardians 1 was amazing. Guardians 2 sucked. Ant-Man was really good.
So I'm hoping
Doctor
Ant-Man
Strange
was good.
Yeah. Doctor Strange was really good.
The Black Panther didn't suck. It's up there.
It's
above a lot of the others, without
yeah,
a doubt.
above
It was
Thor.
yeah, way above Thor.
Because I actually like this one.
There's no origin story, like I said. I like that.
Yeah.
You don't need to know.
Kind of is.
It's quick.
They explain it, yeah.
Yeah, but they jump into the action within the first scene. You're watching action.
Actually, I think Spider-Man's my number 1.
Really?
Yeah.
But there's no I don't know. with this one, it never felt. I didn't feel bored at any point.
Oh, I did.
See, I didn't.
Before the final fight, I was getting really bored.
But yeah, I mean, it wasn't that I was bored. It was.
Disinterested.
Yeah, because it was. I already could figure everything out.
Yeah.
Everything was simplistic and to
I
the
knew
point.
everything that was gonna happen.
There was no big shocks or surprises.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, the acting was really good. Even though you didn't like Michael B. Jordan, I did.
Yeah.
The fight scenes, even as the Crazy War one.
I didn't like that one.
Yeah, you take that one out, all the other fight scenes in the movie are great.
Even the fight scenes within the war one, with Killmonger.
Yeah.
Were pretty good.
Yeah,
that
was
cool.
That was because that was so 300.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
I liked it. But so yeah, great choreography with that. Costumes were freaking amazing.
Oh yeah,
the colors,
beautiful. I loved his upgrade he got. That was really cool because you could see it.
And the general, she was one of my favorite characters.
Michonne.
Is that who that was?
I think it was. Yeah, she didn't have any hair.
Yeah, I knew she didn't have any hair, but yeah, I loved her character. Just it's just she did really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was good.
And like
Her sister was pretty cool.
The sister was great.
Cute.
Yeah, and Nokia.
Nakia, yeah.
I mean, they were all. I don't think there was a bad actor in the main cast. At all.
Oh no, it looks just like Michonne.
I didn't think it was her.
Just with no hair. I mean, it's pretty similar.
Well,
it is Michonne. It is Michonne.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, it's Michonne.
Well, now that explains why she knew how to fight so well with the giant spear.
Yeah, and Nakia is from 12 Years a Slave.
Yes, I knew that.
Yeah.
Because that was her first movie, I think, was 12 Years a Slave.
Because she was like 13.
Yeah, but I think she's actually an African immigrant.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Her name's Lupita Nyong'o.
And she started with that movie, and she's just, I think she made a few more movies too, which is exceptional.
Yeah, 12 Years a Slave was good.
Mm-hmm. That's the hardest movie to watch.
Especially with Michael Fassbender, oh my god.
And you watch the interviews with him, of how hard that movie was for him to make.
Yeah.
And then you watch him make X-Men movies, and you're like, I could see.
Better.
No, 12 Years a Slave ruined you. You don't want to do anything. That's gonna be harsh.
Same as Alien.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd say go watch it. Definitely see it in theaters. It's gonna make it better.
Mm-hmm.
It is up there with the Marvel movies, but it's not the best Marvel movie.
Nope, it's not 98.
No, it's not a 98.
No.
I wouldn't even give Civil War 2 or 3 a 98.
I'd give 3 a 98. No, not a 98. I'd give it a 90.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd give it Spider-Man a 95. I'm being serious.
I don't like that one.
Why? What?
Oh, the whole story arc pissed me off. I wanted to punch a baby.
The story arc?
Yeah. Oh, who's the bad guy? Oh!
You didn't see that coming.
Are you serious?
I know you knew it.
No, I didn't know it.
Yeah, you did. Your aunt told you.
Oh, that's right.
You did know it.
So it was
Subconsciously,
stupid. It's just stupid. I don't like movies that pull that David Copperfield crap or whatever.
People say that's the biggest reveal of any movie of 2017.
Wow, then people have lost their mind.
Because there were no big reveals in 2017. That I did not see coming. 100%. Did not see that one coming.
And I don't like that. I don't like there being a connection between the bad guy and the good guy.
But
it's got to give it. No, it doesn't. You just
Black Panther.
You beat him up to stop him.
Black Panther.
I know. Same thing.
Captain America.
Not Doctor Strange.
No.
There was no connection.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And there's no connection in Captain America 1. Red Skull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris Pine's Neo.
What?
Chris Pine's Neo.
Oh.
Because that's the agent.
Yeah, I know. It's Agent Smith. Who also was V for Vendetta.
Really?
Yeah.
He was behind the mask?
Yeah, because they gave the role to somebody else and they said, I have to wear the mask the whole movie, and they wouldn't take the role. And he was like, I'll do it. But what other ones? Iron Man. There's a connection.
Yep.
Iron Man 2.
Whiplash.
Yeah, no connection. Just stupid bad guy.
Iron Man 3, Killian.
Connection. They had like a business connection.
Yeah.
Thor. Yeah, it's always a connection. It's always Loki or...
Avengers 2 has a connection.
Yeah, Avengers 2. They create it.
Ant-Man. Connection.
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
Yes.
Not directly with him.
Not with him,
but with Pym.
Yeah.
Guardians. First one. No connection.
Yeah. If you're talking about all the Guardians, not just Star-Lord.
Well, yeah, her sister.
It is. It's yeah,
No,
her sister.
Ronan.
Yeah,
But
yes.
Ronan has no connection to any of them.
Right, but her sister.
Yeah, Nebula. 2, connection.
Really?
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan that there's a connection between them like that.
I'm not a fan of most Marvel movies.
Is he Hulk? No connection?
Yeah, that's true. They just made him to fight him.
Yeah, but he was with Yuri, I think is his name or whatever.
Annihilation.
Well, Abomination, but okay.
Abomination. Sorry, I got Annihilation.
Well, yeah, but no connection with that one. There's no reason to have a connection. It works.
Batman vs Superman, no connection.
Actually, there was a connection with the bad guy.
Doomsday?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot where he came from. He came from Zod.
Yep.
Yeah. That was lame.
Superman, or Man of Steel,
Man of
connection.
Steel, connection. Yeah.
Batman. Let's see. No. Yes.
The first one.
No and a yes. The 2 bad guys.
Yeah.
Scarecrow, no connection.
Yeah.
But
Ra's
Ra's
al
al Ghul, yes.
Second one, no.
No connection with the Joker.
And the third one. No, yeah, the third one.
There
yes.
there is a connection with Two-Face though, in the second one.
Yeah, and the third one there's a connection.
Between
Talia.
Talia, but not with Bane.
Well, it's the person that saved Talia.
Yeah, but still, he doesn't have a connection with Bane.
Yeah.
So in the Batman
He's doing
one,
it to listen to her, so that's the connection.
Yeah. But no, I'm saying is in the Batman at least one was not and one was.
Yeah.
And I still wish they'd frickin' get Joseph Gordon-Levitt and somebody write the Robin movie.
Yeah.
I really would love to see that. Not make him Nightwing, just make him Robin with the suit that you see in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah. I wish they went into that. They never explained that.
They don't.
They might, because they are making those prequels.
Right, and that's what I'm saying is I hope if they can get Joseph Gordon-Levitt to play.
They'll probably get like a younger version of him.
That's stupid. Well, they are having what with the movies. There's the DC one. I forget what it is.
They're doing Birds of Prey.
Yeah, that's it. They're doing Birds of Prey with DC for a movie, and then
They're doing Joker, I think.
They're doing Black and Silver for Marvel.
What's that?
It's the Black Cat and Silver Sable.
Cool.
Yeah.
Makes me happy.
Well, if they do the Black Cat right and give her powers, because for a while she had powers, and then for a while she didn't.
I'm not gonna give her powers.
All her powers were is being around her caused you bad luck.
Oh, that's lame.
So if you're gonna shoot at her, your gun will jam.
Yeah. There's gonna be so many theories of like, well, why didn't the luck work here?
But the flip side is that's Domino's mutant ability too.
Yeah, that's true.
Except hers is luck.
Oh, we didn't talk about Deadpool. Connection? Yes. Big connection.
Well, yeah.
Big connection.
Yeah.
100% connection.
I don't know about the second one though.
Yeah.
We'll have to see who the bad guy is in the second
What
one.
if it's Cable?
Can't be Cable.
What if it's Cable?
Maybe Cable from the future.
Yeah.
But that's why you use Wi-Fi. This is why we should be on camera so people can see your face at my bad joke.
Yep. That'd be great.
Alright, so this week I am going to play Rhyme, whatever. Rind. Pork Rind. I'm going to see if I can get through Kingdom Come Deliverance.
I'm going to continue Bayonetta. I'm going to continue Valley, hopefully.
I'm going to continue Evil Within 2. Well, I'm on chapter 7 out of 18, so I'm getting there.
I might watch some movies. I want to watch I Don't Belong in This World Anymore.
Uh-huh.
So, for the audience member out there, go and watch that. It's on Netflix. It's got Elijah Wood.
Oh, yeah.
It's apparently dark comedy.
Well, I'm thinking about getting us...
And then watch End of the Effing World.
I think it's Stars I'm going to get for us for a short period of time. Huh?
For Hulu?
Through Hulu?
Yeah.
Yeah, either through Hulu or Amazon. Because I do want us to watch American Gods.
We do have to watch that eventually.
But I want to watch Get Shorty.
Really? You got good reviews?
It got good reviews, and Chris O'Dowd's playing the Shylock.
I know that.
So, if it's going to get reviews and he's playing it's comedic and serious. Yeah, he's a tough guy.
He wasn't serious at all in Cloverfield.
Yeah, this one, I've seen good reviews about Get Shorty, so...
I haven't seen any reviews, so...
Too bad, so sad. The Bosch Season 4 is coming out.
Good for you.
And Marseille Season 2 is coming out, which you didn't watch the first one with us.
Never heard of it, yeah.
It's a BBC cop drama.
There's too many of those.
Yeah, they make a lot of cop dramas.
Yeah.
They do.
There are some good ones like
The Crazy Guy.
Did
you watch some of this?
Are you talking about he takes pills?
No. No. That one was good though. No, the one that
What about
sees
the other
people.
one where he takes pills? Yeah, he takes pills for that, I thought.
No, he just sees people.
I remember watching the first episode of that.
And his partner's with him, but his partner's been dead for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that he just.
Broadchurch is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Broadchurch.
That's really good, yeah.
Yeah,
Takes
Broadchurch.
pills. Yeah.
There is one where they had a guy taking pills.
Yes, I know. There's a bunch.
And they go into whole pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah. Watch that one.
Yeah. I forget which one that one is.
I thought it...
Is that the one with the crazy guy too?
I don't remember.
I just remember him kicking over the guy, the one guy kicking over the stand.
Isn't the crazy guy the main dude from W1A?
No, it's Skarsgård.
Oh, yeah. I did watch that one then.
Yeah, it's their father, the one from Avengers.
Stellan.
Sure.
Kellen. It's
I don't know.
It's fun.
It's Art.
Got me there.
Did. He's
God.
making that face again.
God, we suck.
We have the worst podcast ever.
Yeah, probably.
We could just do it like this and it would sound the same.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Alright, well, this is Jason.
And this is Trent.
And we are Fresh and Retro.
Over.
Oh.
The darkness is your ally.
Thank you all for listening.
I don't love you anymore.
Bye.